Sri Lanka's test team is no longer an underdog. They've become a force to reckon with in world cricket. Whether it's defeating top-tier teams like India and New Zealand or their climb in the World Test Championship, Sri Lanka is proving they are back among the best. In this video, we'll dive deep into why Sri Lanka's test team is performing so well in 2024. One of the key reasons for Sri Lanka's resurgence in Test cricket is the leadership shift in both the coaching staff and administration. Under the guidance of head coach Sanath Jayasuriya and new chairman Uppal Tharanga, the team has undergone a remarkable transformation. Jayasuriya, known for his aggressive style, has instilled a sense of purpose and fearlessness in the squad, allowing young talents like Kamindu Mendis and Dhananjaya de Silva to flourish. The recent appointment of an ICC-backed corruption-free administration has provided much-needed stability, allowing the team to focus on cricket rather than politics. This systemic change has enabled Sri Lanka to back its players, leading to improved performances on the field. For example, Sri Lanka's Test series whitewash of New Zealand in September 2024, winning by an innings and 154 runs, showcased the team's dominance across all departments. The leadership's focus on nurturing young talent, combined with the reformation of the cricket board, has been the foundation of Sri Lanka's newfound success. This shift has allowed players like Prabhat Jayasuriya to emerge as match winners, with Jayasuriya taking 18 wickets in the New Zealand series. The Sri Lankan team's management is building a culture of accountability and support, which is paying off on the international stage. A major factor in Sri Lanka's test team revival has been the seamless blend of youth and experience. Kamindu Mendis, who recently became the joint third fastest batsman to reach 1,000 test runs, has been a revelation. His performances in 2024, particularly his 182 not out against New Zealand, have made him one of the brightest talents in international cricket. Alongside him, veterans like Angelo Matthews and Dinesh Chandimal have provided the necessary stability in the batting order, ensuring the younger players have experienced heads to guide them. On the bowling front, Prabhat Jayasuriya and Nishan Paris have become lethal weapons for Sri Lanka. In the recent Test series against New Zealand, they dismantled one of the world's strongest batting lineups. Prabhat's ability to consistently bowl long spells and break partnerships has made him indispensable, while Paris's knack for providing crucial breakthroughs shows the depth in Sri Lanka's bowling attack. This balance of youthful energy and veteran experience has made Sri Lanka one of the most well-rounded teams in Test cricket. The synergy between these players has allowed Sri Lanka to climb to third place in the ICC World Test Championship standings, with a win percentage of 55.56%. If you're impressed by Sri Lanka's Test team and want to stay updated on their journey, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more cricket analysis and insights. Sri Lanka's Test dominance in 2024 can't be discussed without mentioning their historic performances against teams like New Zealand and India. After a gap of 15 years, Sri Lanka secured a 2-0 Test series win over New Zealand, highlighting their newfound consistency and ability to win on home soil. Not only did they outplay New Zealand, but they also showcased an all-around performance that left little room for the Kiwis to fight back. In addition, Sri Lanka ended a 27-year drought by winning an ODI series against India, followed by a test match win in England after a decade. These victories have bolstered Sri Lanka's reputation as a team that can now go toe-to-toe with the world's best, no longer content with just competing. They're out to dominate. These series wins are not just isolated successes, but reflect Sri Lanka's broader shift towards consistency in Test cricket. The team's ability to perform under pressure and clinch series victories signals a long-term resurgence that could position them as a top contender in future global tournaments, including the World Test Championship. Sri Lanka's success is being driven by a mix of established stars and promising newcomers. Players like Youthful Mendis, who scored a brilliant 106 not out against New Zealand, and Kamindu Mendis, with 2 centuries in the same series, have been pivotal in their victories. Kamindu's ability to adapt to different conditions and formats has earned him comparisons with some of the game's greats, and his recent performances suggest that he could lead Sri Lanka's batting for years to come. On the bowling side, Prabhat Jayasuriya continues to impress with his wicket-taking ability, supported by emerging talents like Nishan Paris. Together, they've formed a formidable bowling partnership capable of dismantling even the strongest batting orders. With new players like Pasindu Suryabandara and Vijayakanth Vijayaskanth coming through the ranks, Sri Lanka's depth is stronger than it has been in years. These emerging stars are crucial to Sri Lanka's future, with the likes of Kamindu and Prabhat already becoming fan favorites as they continue to to develop, Sri Lanka's Test team looks set to become a powerhouse capable of competing with the best. Looking ahead, Sri Lanka's Test team is poised for continued success. With a solid core of young players and experienced veterans, the future looks bright for the team. Their strong performance in the World Test Championship and consistent results against top teams have made them a team to watch. As Sri Lanka heads into future series against teams like South Africa and West Indies, their focus will be on maintaining their winning momentum. The key will be to keep developing young talent while relying on the experience of their senior players. If they can continue to perform at this level, there's no reason why Sri Lanka can't challenge for the World Test Championship title in the coming years. With their next Test series against West Indies on the horizon, all eyes will be on Sri Lanka to see if they can maintain this level of performance. If their current form is anything to go by, they have the potential to become one of the top Test teams in the world once again.